The Swiss, and those banking in Switzerland, enjoy the benefit of having access to numerous bank types. Both a universal bank as well as a number of more specialized bank types make up the Swiss banking system. Swiss universal banks can provide all kinds of banking services for their clients, from lending to asset management to traditional deposit accounts and financial analysis. The Big Two of the 400 USA banks in Switzerland, the two largest are Union Bank of Switzerland, now called UBS after its merger in 1998 with Swiss Bank Corporation, and the Credit Suisse Group. These two banks together account for over 50% of the balance sheet total of all banks in Switzerland. Regional and local Switzerland has many small universal banks that focus on lending and traditional deposit accounts. By restricting their business to one region, they gain customer proximity, become more knowledgeable with local news and events, and also with regional business cycles. Cantonal Switzerland is made up of 26 official cantons, or states. Currently, there are 24 cantonal banks. Cantonal banks are either 100% owned or majority owned by the cantons and must be managed in accordance with proper business principles. Their history goes back more than 100 years, offering low-cost loans and secure investment opportunities since the 19th century. Individual cantonal banks operate primarily in the market of their home canton. All the cantonal banks account for around 30% of banking business in Switzerland and have a combined balance sheet total of more than 300 billion Swiss francs. Raiffeisen Group, worth over 1,200 locations throughout the country, the highest number of branches. The Raiffeisen Group is Switzerland's third largest bank. Raiffeisen Group banks have strong local roots and have been around for more than a century. They are affiliated with the Swiss Union, which is responsible for the group's risk management, coordination of the group's activities, and framework for each individual bank's business activities, which enables the banks to focus on their true business, advising clients and selling banking services. Private Switzerland's private banks are individually owned, have collective and limited partnerships, and are among the oldest banks in Switzerland. They focus primarily on asset management for private clients and do not publicly offer to accept savings deposits. Foreign Switzerland also has several foreign-controlled banks, meaning over half of the company's votes are held by foreigners with qualified interests. Ownership is predominantly held by nations of the EU, over 50%, followed by Japanese, around 20%. About the accounts, there are many levels of bank accounts. For Swiss residents, there are current accounts, which are useful for day-to-day management of your money, but pay little interest. Salary accounts pay slightly more interest than current accounts, but without check writing capabilities and/or some other services, and saving accounts offer higher interest, but are not very useful for many transactions. Most non-residents of Switzerland want Swiss accounts for their investment opportunities and privacy. The more investment options and guidance you want, the higher the required balance.